Hello and welcome to the Music Smoothie.
Let's rock and roll.
Someone's dad.
Hi. Yes. Welcome. This is the Music Smoothie. This is an episode of the Music Smoothie, and we've got some great music for you. We got some great co-hosts. We got some people here. They're humans. They're not AI, except for Billy. Billy, are you AI?
I am AI.
Oh God, it's happening. He's taking over.
It's John AI.
It's just like that one scene in Superman 3. You know the scene, the horrifying one. Oh God. And we got Aleph.
What's up?
Aleph. And we got Fishy.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes. And before we get started, is there any music news that anyone wants to talk about? Other than the death of Bonnie Tyler, because we already talked about that.
Bonnie Tyler died?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
We're
last
going to
week.
talk about it again.
I guess so.
You brought it up.
I did.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah. Sam Neill just died too.
Yeah,
but
I was
he's
about
not
to
a-
say, I'm
Yeah.
out here already like crying, singing
Yeah.
sad songs because of Sam Neill, and now you tell me Bonnie Tyler's dead?
Yeah. It is a total eclipse of the heart.
Yeah. I'd take Lindsey Graham back if they could come back too.
That's a bold statement right there.
that is bold.
I mean, all he was doing was being a laughing stock.
That's true.
He's not hurting anyone at Disney World, I hope.
I got music news. Young Thug just announced his YSL tour.
I don't
Get
know what any
those
of those
tickets
words mean.
Young is how old he is, and then Thug is someone who breaks
His
into cars.
occupation.
Oh, good, his occupation.
Yeah,
That's not what I meant, you fuck.
that could be a little racist.
Already off to
Jesus
a problematic start, Billy. What is wrong?
I'm about to get canceled.
You gotta watch out for the cancel vultures. They sweep you up.
Jelly Roll recently admitted that stress eating has impacted his weight. So
No shit.
Thank you, Jelly Roll.
very cool.
No shit. Sherlock.
We got a new Weezer album coming out soonish,
Oh hell yeah.
and the singles have been good. So like, this might be the rare good Weezer album.
That's a controversial statement.
Let's just be honest.
They got
At
4.
least half of their albums are not worth listening to for like 99% of people.
Hey, what's with these homies dissing my girl?
No, I agree with him. Let him cook.
Let him
Yep.
Yeah, well, he didn't like Everything Will Be All Right in the End, and I did. So that's.
I actually didn't like that album too much either. I'm
I know,
sorry.
I know.
I
You
like
guys are just haters.
no. The OG album slap, and then everything else is kind of like.
Hey, I think that there's an argument to be made that the White Album is better than the Blue Album, but that's just me.
That's interesting. It is a banger album.
I think Weezer will be good again in like 20 years. Like,
when they're dead.
well, they're good. You can be like ironically twee like that when you're 20 and when you're 70 and in middle age. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean Rivers Cuomo is like almost into his 60s. I think
He's getting there.
he's very close to being legitimately old.
That sucks.
He is 56.
Yeah, he's close.
Yeah,
He's getting
56
there.
years old. Yeah.
Somebody needs to get that guy some adrenochrome.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
I got some more news. This is from News Desk Music News. Jay-Z's third Yankee Stadium show delayed for hours due to a security breach.
That was very important that I know.
Yeah. It's funny. I just saw a Twitter post earlier that was like, "Would you take $10 million if you could never listen to Jay-Z's music again?" I was like, "Of course. He's got like one good song. The rest suck ass."
Man, he somehow always manages to have the most laughable bar on every Kanye song he's on.
Yeah. He's so bad.
I love his bars on Monster.
I haven't thought about that song in a while.
It's such a good song, and then Jay-Z is on it.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot about that. I think I blocked that out. I forgot Jay-Z had a verse on
If someone says that's the only reason that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy isn't a 10 out of 10 for them, I'd be like, that's such a respectable take.
it. 9.99.
Now that has precedent to knock it all the way down to a 9.5, I think.
Oh, damn. All right. All right, well, if you guys are ready and your bodies are primed, I've got a song for you.
I primed my body.
Yeah, well, this is gonna wake up Fishy. This is "Can You Feel It" by Polyphia.
Okay. Can you ask Fishy if he's awake after this is played?
Yes, I will.
It won't work.
All right, Fishy, are you ready? Do you understand the assignment?
I understand, and I'm going to stay sleepy out of spite.
Okay, fair.
That's too real, actually.
All right, this is
That's me as a 12-year-old, actually. Sorry.
it's a valid feel. All right, "Can You Feel It" by Polyphia. You are not ready for this fucking song. All right, that was "Can You Feel It" by Polyphia. New single just came out like back in June, and they've got a few albums out so far. They've got four, looks like. So they've been recording for a while now. Their first album came out in 2014. So yeah, they got some interesting stuff. What did you think about this? Actually, okay, Fishy, did it wake you up or did I fail? Oh no, I have to commit Sudoku.
Oh no.
No, it kind of woke me up. It's one of those things where, it's probably not best suited for me sitting here in my dark room at my desk.
Yeah.
I could see myself, moving to it if I was the kind of person that moved.
I just see Fishy. I just imagine Fishy listening to this in a dark room and it's 4 a.m. and he's trying.
I'm
He's
just
like
imagining the screen is just like glowing on his face, and he's just sitting there with bags under his eyes, and the screen is flashing.
You're not imagining shit. You're like astrally projecting into my room and watching me.
Good. Billy, how'd you feel about this one?
I think this song is what brain damage sounds like, and feels like.
Damn, what?
It's just like, well, I really, to be fair, I don't think like that's the song's fault entirely. This like bot was really struggling on my end. I don't know if everybody else was getting that too, but it was like, and, like it couldn't even like play the bass fully. Like
yeah,
it was just.
Yeah.
So
You should listen to this car on a car stereo. I mean, listen to this song on a car stereo. It fucking slaps.
I bet I could see it being better. Like this bot couldn't handle it. That's what I mean when I say this is what brain damage.
Yeah, no, you are 100% right. I should have used the other bot. It's better for that. Oh god.
It was so like it was so weird, just and like broken up a little bit. But I was really engaged in the little story that was happening about Jesus Christ. I liked that in the interim.
Yeah, that sampling. Yeah.
Yeah, that always kept me coming back. But it had a lot of life to it. You know, this isn't my type of thing, but I do have to appreciate that they did a lot to try to break up and add new dynamics to it, so it wasn't like boring. And I mean, it definitely was like loud as fuck, and the bass was so crazy that I could barely even hear it on the shitty bot. So yeah, it gets props for what it did.
Did you appreciate at least the so clean fucking like speed metal guitar scaling like on this fucking song?
Yeah, that was part of what made it interesting and dynamic. Like it wasn't just it did just say, "Can you feel it?" over and over and over again, but there was more to it than just that. So
Yeah.
that's why it gets props.
Fair. And Aleph.
I have not heard somebody mention Polyphia in like 5 years because back when I was I think this was like a year or so after New Devils came out. I felt like it was a mix of people that I know being like, "Oh my gosh, Polyphia is the most insane band ever," and "Oh my gosh, Polyphia sucks," and there was no in between. And it does my heart good to know that they're still riding that same line all these years later. Of like, I can't tell if I think that this is like dope or if it's just ear candy that's just kind of like lacks depth. It rides the line so perfectly, and I appreciate that bands like that exist because they're. I think at the end of the day, they're still trying interesting things, even if I'm not always psyched about the results of it. But the speed metal guitars and stuff are always a nice textural change with the dance stuff, and
Yeah.
I mean it's Polyphia, baby. Like what more is there to say?
Yeah, I guess I would describe this one to encapsulate it. It's a club track for headbangers.
Yes.
Oh man, that is a good way to describe it. I think that's why I didn't vibe with it.
Damn. Okay.
Fishy could not feel it.
Fishy couldn't feel
I could feel it, like in my temple, in the back of my skull.
it. Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just tired. I'm bitchy. It wasn't
Okay, fair.
bad.
Okay.
Do you know what they sampled it from? Was it just some crazy guy on the street, or is that like? I mean, not that I
Satan is a
disagreed
liar.
with him,
Yeah.
but like,
I'm trying to see if it's in the credits.
am I
Should
missing
be.
a viral video?
I was curious myself. I don't see it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not here.
I'll look it up on like who sampled, and they might be able to find it for you.
Try not to pull up another website, see if it was on Spotify, because sometimes it is,
Sometimes it is, but oftentimes it's not.
All right, I'm just pulling up who sampled. Fair enough. Because I am curious myself, and maybe the audience would be too. I don't.
Audience, leave a comment. Are you curious about this man screaming about Satan?
You should always be curious about screaming men. That's the best way to live your life.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I've encountered enough screaming men. I've learned to avoid them.
Yeah, that's why I don't talk to my dad anymore.
Oh,
I hear enough screaming in my head already.
so true.
No, it's not on there. Fuck.
Man, is foiled again by the newness of a song.
Yeah, fair.
They're stealing, plagiarizing from street lunatics.
When are we plagiarizing from gay lunatics? That's what I want to know.
Aleph, you're up next. Play whatever you want as long as it's under 2 million listens.
Yeah. So I recently had the opportunity of joining a label / collective under the name of Aetherforge, and it's been wonderful to get to work with a handful of other musicians and like kind of swap ideas with them. Nothing new has been released since I joined the label because I've only been on it for like a few months and there's only like 5 of us or 4 or 5 of us. But this is I think that this is the most recently released project from the label. And this is by someone by the name of Hyper Collider. He's a producer from out in Italy. absolutely cracked out of his mind. But this is off of his most recent record, "We Shall Never Meet Again. How Wonderful Goodbye." And this is a track called "How Wonderful." All right, there we go. That's "How Wonderful" by Hyper Collider. I'm gonna start with you, Billy. What do you think?
I really liked this. Two of my favorite bands when I was like 16, 17 would just go running was I really liked And So I Watch You From Afar, and I really liked Sharks Keep Swimming. I mean, Sharks Keep Swimming isn't instrumental, but it had very long, like sometimes 10-minute instrumental sections, so I just count it. But I feel like And So I Watch You From Afar has like high energy, usually sustained throughout. And then Sharks Keep Swimming usually has like low energy with like big heights in between. And I really think that like this was consistently great and paced very well with like a moderate level of energy than just like doing so many things to just keep you engaged and adding layers, changing up things, and subverting like expectations and playing with the melodies. And I just really, it clicked with me, and I really loved the melody and just the layers that were added to it, and it just really kept me engaged.
Wonderful, yeah. It blew my mind the first time I heard it. I remember sitting down and putting on this record, and the first track blew me away as well. But then I got to this one, and I was like, all the theme developments and stuff like that. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah, I can definitely understand why. This was
Yeah.
really good.
Wonderful, Laz. What did you think?
I think it's funny that Billy mentioned And So I Watch You From Afar, because I was going to say this reminded me of Adebisi Shank, which is, another Irish math rock band. I guess it's just in the air there,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, something about math rock and post rock and all that stuff kind of coming together to come to very similar ideas, I suppose.
It's in the butter there. Look it
Yeah.
up. Yeah. But yeah, I love this. Oh man. The layering, the different tones and textures that just kept it interesting and dynamic enough that like there's always something new going on. I felt like, and I love that. It's so good. I love this track.
Yes. Fishy, what do you think?
I like this one a lot too. I thought the sort of like fade out in the middle was interesting. It made me really think of a like post-punk song suddenly, and then it made me realize the whole thing kind of sounded to me like a more cheery post-punk song. But I think that had to do with like not having any lyrics. I could definitely see, I don't know, just I could see some melancholy lyrics over this, contrasting with the cheeriness. Not saying that's what it needs or anything, but I could really see it over it. Some kind of, I don't know, maybe if there were more synths, New Order over it or something. But yeah, I really liked it. It put me in the mind of like going for a jog or something. It had that energy where it was constantly escalating without getting like manic, just kind of a nice, steady, consistent escalation that never went too far but never eased off. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Big fan of that track. So everybody go check out Hyper Collider's album, We Shall Never Meet Again, How Wonderful Goodbye. It's such a banger record. I love it so
Definitely
much.
will. I'll definitely check that out. Yeah. Oh, and one more thing. Are you sure you said there were 4 or 5 of you? Are you sure it wasn't 5 or 4?
I'm not sure. I told you 5 or 4 times.
Yeah. Yeah. Throwback to the last shitpost episode we did like forever ago.
Yeah, that was a classic episode. We were finding out all sorts of things about the songs' lives of country artists that we really didn't need to know last time.
Yeah. Oh, and because it is relevant, I will tell you how copyright striking works. When Spotify, this is on Spotify, so when Spotify does it, um, they're like, okay, you don't have permission or the rights like ready right now. We're gonna fuck up your entire life. When YouTube does it, it's just like, you don't have it right now. We're just gonna block it in certain countries until you give it to us. So yeah, I don't fuck with Spotify anymore. They will end you. They will
Yeah,
disavow you.
yeah. Seems like a lot of effort to get the rights set up for songs.
Yeah, that's why I usually just do it. Like if it's like someone, someone's direct music or my music, that's easy. I can just be like, here's the receipt. I got it right now. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Vishy, what do you got for us?
My first one's going to be It's Hard to Turn Me On by Quasi. I am actually running out of songs on my playlist that fit the criteria for the podcast. So recently I've been really searching for new stuff, and I just stumbled across this. Going by the Wikipedia page, they're influential enough that I'm sure it's not like some super deep cut that no one's ever heard of, but I'm really enjoying what I've heard of this band so far. This is It's Hard to Turn Me On by Quasi. And the song is not available. That's nice. That's cool. I like that.
No, it's that's just JockeyBot. It's actually a good thing because if it did play it, it would sound like ass.
Wait. 1 second. Are you saying it's hard to turn it on?
Yes, Billy, it is difficult. It is.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah.
In the words of Arnold, you must be very proud of yourself.
Thanks, Sam.
What's the command for the other bot?
Wait, I got you. I can do it right now if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, I mind. I brought it. I have to do it. You're not allowed to. I was joking. You too.
Okay.
That was It's Hard to Turn Me On by Quasi. I'll start with Laz. What did you think?
Oh yeah, I really dug that. It really reminded me of honestly one of my favorite indie artists. Who I don't think you'd call him indie anymore. Pop. One of my favorite pop artists. Ben Folds. It really the vocals and the arrangement really gave me strong like Ben Folds vibes. And yeah, like I can easily just like listen to him for hours. So yeah, this is right up my alley. I love this. Oh, it's so comfy. It's like a nice warm blanket.
Yeah, and it is comfy. That's a good word.
Hell yeah.
Billy, are you comfortable and turned on?
Comfortable might not be the word, but I thought it was cute to a degree. I liked that it was like a cute little indie song. And it was offbeat. I will say the lyrics just kind of rub me the wrong way a little bit. Like it kind of gives me pedophile vibes. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just why are you hard to turn on? Like, what are you into? Like,
Jesus
what
Christ,
is?
Billy. Why did you
I'm
bring
sorry.
What?
I don't
Where
like.
on earth are you getting that, Billy?
Okay, his
Andre Chikatilo over here. What the
no,
fuck?
like, why are you hard to turn on? Like, I'm gonna admit it, guys. Like, it's easy. It's really easy for me. Like, like just dress
I
nice.
don't know,
Like,
Billy. Some
like
guys have ED. Some guys, like what? What?
no, like, what is wrong with this guy that it's hard to turn him on? Like, does he have some like problems? Like,
What's the demisexual? Maybe he's a demisexual. I don't know. There's a lot of things you can go to without going there. God.
I mean, I just like that. That's one of the big possibilities. Like, I'm just saying.
My dude.
Something might be wrong with this guy, and I'm seeing the warning signs. I'm seeing the red flags,
I think you're
and
reading too much into this.
I'm just saying
Okay. All
that
right.
that female vocalist might be underage. You guys just didn't read between the lines.
I don't think I want to read
Laz, I
between
think you
the
should kill
lines.
this guy.
I know where he lives.
think I'm just gonna leave whatever's there in the cracks down between those lines.
Okay. Yeah, I predicted it.
Okay.
I'm calling it now. I can't wait until this guy rapes a child so I can be vindicated.
Jesus Christ.
Music news the next episode.
Oh boy.
I told you so. I fucking told you. Yeah.
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
Speaking of that, I thought who you were going to mention that you can't really call indie anymore is They Might Be Giants. That was the main thing that I
fair.
was picking up from
Well,
the song.
Fair. Okay. Fair.
I thought you
I
were
do
going to
love
say
that.
They Might Be Giants too, because you used to listen to them a lot too.
Oh yeah, I did. But yeah, they did the theme song for Malcolm in the Middle, like Aleph just said. But
Yeah.
yeah. So I guess Aleph, what did you think?
Yeah, no, I really liked it. I enjoy the kind of the contrast between like it seeming like the main character of the song is someone who is just like so generally seems to be a very hopeless person, but whoever he's with is someone who is so brimmingly optimistic, and him kind of being like, well, I see the value in this, and I'm so much not naturally this way, but I'm so happy that you are this way, kind of type deal was kind of the vibe that I was getting from the lyrics.
I got that vibe too. That's why I was thinking pedophile vibe.
See, you don't have to go there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Billy. Like, don't assume the worst of people right off the bat. That's like some nihilist shit. Come on.
I think
sorry,
that's called just being an internet dweller. I think that's all that is.
Yeah. We're all
Well,
ruined. Billy hasn't even been on 4chan, so.
You haven't? That's like I would have expected that of you, Billy. Like Fishy, I would believe hasn't been on 4chan, but Billy.
No, I'm the degenerate that's been on there a lot. So
I don't
in
want
fact,
to look at that stuff.
That's where this podcast got started. So can't be totally
I mean, even if there's stuff to like, conversations to enjoy and other things, like you still have to dig through the shit. So,
well, you can avoid the places where they have the shit. It's all gone now. I hope. I haven't been on there in a while, but I've heard
I
they've cleaned it up a
imagine
little.
it's still there. It's 4chan.
Well, just avoid B then. Avoid B, and you're probably fine.
Yeah.
or just avoid 4chan and you're fine.
I don't know, man. How are you supposed to form opinions on the breakup of Yugoslavia if you don't go on 4chan?
Go on poll every day. Rot your brain from the inside out.
Yeah. How are you supposed to form alternative opinions without a bunch of racists telling you what sort of alternative opinions to form?
Yeah, exactly.
Go to the Fox News website.
Yeah.
I think those are unfortunately a little far from being alternative at this point in our country's history. All right, but yeah, no, banger song, good song,
Yeah.
good movie.
All right, Billy, what do you got? Good movie.
This is Boko Yout. This is a Swedish musical project and band led by multi-instrumentalist Paul Adama. They call it Afro grunge. I don't really get that, but
Why are you laughing about that? What the fuck?
what?
It's grunge from Africa. Why is that laughable?
Oh, is that what?
Yes, that's what that means. Billy.
Well, I'm laughing because why Afro? Like Afro, it's not African. Afro.
Yeah, that's what the term Afro. That's where that comes from.
Yeah, Billy.
Well, hey, I'm not as online as you thought I was. Then
This isn't an online thing, Billy.
No, yeah, I
Really?
learned that in a literature class, Billy. What?
Afro is
Afro.
short.
You never heard the term Afro-American,
No.
Billy?
What?
Well, now you have. You learned something
Kill him.
You're so mean for educating me. No, I legitimately never heard of that. I thought they were just talking about a haircut. That's why I was laughing.
Okay.
Like
Good.
honestly.
Great.
Well, now we know. So
I'm glad we cleared that up.
yeah. All right. So this is 9 to 5, and you're gonna play it for me. That was 9 to 5 by Boko Yout. What do you guys think? Fishy. Oh, sorry, Matcha. I scared him. What do you think, Fishy?
It was pretty cool. It kind of put me in the mind of like late '90s, early 2000s, just kind of post-punk into pop rock stuff. I think the Swedish accent was interesting because, at times it never sounds exactly like an American or English accent, but sometimes it sounds kind of like a mixture of them. So it was like hearing, like, I don't know, like maybe an Andrew WK song at certain points, and then at other points it was like hearing I am just blanking on band names today, but insert your own British post-punk band. But it was interesting. It sounded kind of like a fusion, just, vocally by the accent. And I don't know, you don't hear too many non-originally English acts just going full send on the whole singing in English anymore. And I think it's cool that a lot of people are singing more in their native language nowadays. But it's still fun to hear it. People with, not one of the baseline accents that you hear in every English song singing in English, and just, going full send with it unconscientiously. But yeah, it was nice. It was energetic. And it wasn't meant to be too taken seriously, but I can still kind of relate to it. I mean, I need a 9 to 5.
Need that break room with the TV? I understand.
Yeah, dude. It's all about the break rooms. If you ain't got a good break room, I ain't working there.
Laz, how did you feel about this? Did you feel the Afro grunge?
No, actually, like Fishy said, I felt this was more post-punk. Like this really had that vibe. Like, and not just in the energy and the vocal delivery, but like, yeah, just like the entire like arrangement felt very late '80s to me. But yeah, like I really enjoyed this. I need a 9 to 5. I need a 9.
Yeah, it gets stuck in my head a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be stuck in my head. You fucker.
I know. That's why I brought it.
Good. I liked it. I
Now,
liked
now
it.
I've given the disease to someone else.
Yes, pass it on. It's just
You could say that you gave somebody the bug, which was an artist that I was thinking about when listening to this song.
nice.
Well, tell us, Mr. Neg. Give us. That's his Discord name for
Yeah, the audience
everyone else.
wouldn't get that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you want my honest thoughts on the song really makes me want to jump out of bed and stumble to the kitchen and pour myself a cup of ambition. But like, I mean, it's a fun track, It's as I said, I kind of was picking up some dub influences, like just like some of that early, just really, really, really grimy dance music. Like especially that vocal hook was just like, I was like, I could imagine going crazy to this in a rave,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even if it is like more rock instrumentation, energy wise, it very much feels like a club track.
Oh, yeah. I could mosh to this for sure. Or push people into mosh to this.
You gotta mosh like crazy, bro.
I could throw someone down to the ground on this.
Perchance.
But then I'll help them back up.
Yeah, because that's proper etiquette.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, banger.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right.
clubbing.
And sorry for my misunderstanding. I promise you, I did not know.
No, it's okay. I just thought it was funny. I'm sorry if I ragged on you too hard.
It's okay.
We gotta bully you a little bit. Just a little.
Yeah, a little bit.
GS isn't here, so I need an outlet.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm not a heel, but I'm used to being bullied.
Damn, that's rough. All right. Speaking of bullied, feel free to bully me for one of my own songs that I'm going to bring next. They are all done, so if you think they're not good, if they're shit, tell me. Hit me.
I'll call them awful.
Yeah. We can either do An instrumental metal one with tight drums, the doo-wop, the space doo-wop one, or
I want the space doo-wop one.
It's the third choice.
it's epic 8-minute experimental rock track. Those
I
are
need
the
the
three.
doo-wop song.
Okay.
I need it.
Aleph needs the doo-wop. Is that okay with everyone?
I was gonna say doo-wop too. I just wanted to hear the third option.
Okay, let's go, I guess. I haven't listened to this on headphones yet, so we'll see how I did. This is Better Off Alone from Radioactive Salesman's upcoming album, or it'll probably be out by the time this episode is out, The Radioactive Salesman. So let's give that a listen.
What you buying?
What are you
What you
selling?
selling? I'm selling radioactivity, sir.
Yes.
It's in the darkness I feel bright. And no one's cornering the light. I almost hear the fight. It's going off tonight. Oh baby, let me go, 'cause I've already oh, I'm better off. Oh, I'm better off. Oh, I'm better off alone. All right, that was Better Off Alone off the upcoming Radioactive Salesman album, their debut album. It's me. It's all me. It's all the silly voices are me. All the silly instruments are me. Cling clang. Aleph, what did you make of this one?
Have you seen Backrooms, the hot new horror movie that's director
Yeah.
was 20 years old? I feel like if you put the genre of doo-wop into the Backrooms and had it remember it, that's what you would get. Like it feels like it's pushing towards the tropes of the genre without understanding what it wants to do harmonically, and it's a very strange experience. I need to go back and listen to it again at some point, but I was like, this is not what I was expecting at all. It was, at the very least, you got me curious, so I think you achieved something with that.
This is what happens when I put any genre into my brain. It just like takes it apart and says, "Hey, no, just do your fucking thing." And so
Yeah.
like it's like feeding it through the meat grinder and just making it just this is just me. This is just me.
Happens.
Yeah, like my initial intention was just to, like do a standard, like, yeah, like the rockabilly arrangement and layered with the vocals. And then I was like, you know what? We'll keep the vocals, but the instrumentation, I'm just gonna have it be as I'm gonna have it do the thing, but in the most like uncanny way possible, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of "Love Is Like Jazz" by the Magnetic Fields. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'll take it.
He said Fishy's favorite artist.
Yeah, I'm over here getting hot under my collar. I heard magnetic fields. I perked up.
All right, so Fishy, how do you feel about this?
I like it. I didn't really think about it until Olaf said it, but yeah, it does kind of remind me of that. And I think his backrooms analogy was really good too. I think Aleph is a smart boy. I think we should listen to him more because he basically hit it on the head. I think the only thing that I think could maybe be a little different is I think the music in the mix was a little low. Even when there were no vocals, I was struggling to hear it some. It felt like there was more going on that I was just
Oh,
not
I think
really
that's the
hearing.
bot. I think that's the
Yeah,
bot.
but like I said in the chat, halfway through it started getting real crackly for me, and I might just be lagging out. My internet's been really iffy lately. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I agree with Aleph. I copied his homework.
Let's go. My homework's getting copied in the year of our Lord 2026.
Fuck yeah.
They're copying my homework instead of using AI. It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, yes.
Organic
Nostalgic.
cheating.
Yeah.
Again,
Copying homework was the original AI usage. Dude, I copied homework all the time through high school. I didn't do like one original single thought.
Oh, I did too, and like
Yeah.
it's one of those things that like 10 years later, now that I'm about 30, I just sit in my bed. I'm like, oh wait, that look he was giving me was one of pure disdain when I asked.
30-year-old millennial still copies homework the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Back in my day.
I only cheated on one test in college, and that was because everyone in the class they were passing around the answers, and the professor could not have cared less for that class. But anyway, Billy, yeah, Billy, what do you make of this one?
Yeah, I don't want to make it sound like we're all just piggybacking off of Aleph, but I'm gonna piggyback off of Aleph with the track like being louder and with the instruments being louder because
Like on a streaming service,
yeah, because the vocals were at one point like just higher than like everything else, and it's just like all colliding and noisy. But it definitely gives a little bit of like what Aleph was talking about, the back rooms vibe, and maybe even a little bit of like a David Lynch vibe in
that's fair.
yeah, the Laura Palmer the room. just
I
just
wouldn't be
Laura's
surprised if I
dancing.
was like unconsciously channeling something like that, honestly.
Yeah, it gives that vibe a good bit. It's not as like smooth, so it's definitely doing its own thing.
Well, okay, to your point, and I guess to everyone else's point, that's why this one is higher up in the track list, because I was like, I want to work my way up to the weird shit. The accessible tracks are 1, 2, 3, 4. We get a little breather, and then it goes from there. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So I did this deliberately, so like, yeah.
It did take me a little off guard. When you said space doo up, I was expecting more of like a barbershop quartet vibe, but this was definitely more, solo man.
Yeah, like more Marth Angel and less Black Hole Demon,
Exactly. Exactly. Got the receipts.
I really liked your vocals at the end for like the title of the track, and I will say,
I just did those last night.
oh nice. I liked those. And then I'll say I don't know if it's the bot, but sometimes when it hits those high notes, it's still like it's hard for me to get used to those. Like they're a little like jarring for me.
Oh, to be fair, I guess the main vocals, like especially in the beginning, I was still heavily drinking, so there's a good chance that just my fucking larynx was fucking dried out all to hell. But I left it in like that because I liked the way it hit in the mix. Like I liked it, so I just left it in like that.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I could have easily re-recorded it, but all right. Olive.
Yep. I guess we're back on the self promo smoothie bit. I'm playing another track from Trebuchet since the other one went over so well last time.
Yeah, I
This
loved it.
Yeah, this one is, instead of me running my uke through a pedal board, I put my keyboard through a pedal board and saw what happened and got some loops going and did some stuff. And I really like the textures that I got with this. So this one is titled "The Sun Will Overcome and My Life is No Longer Barren." there you have it. That is The Sun Will Overcome and My Life is No Longer Barren. Fishy, what did you think?
I liked it a lot. Like I was saying in the chat, it really, especially at the start, it reminded me of the Disco Elysium soundtrack by Sea Power, and I love everything about that soundtrack. So it follows that I love this. It felt, I guess, in line with the name, it felt very, very accepting of bad circumstances. Sort of, it felt like kind of being on a boat with a busted engine, drifting away from shore, knowing you're probably never going to get back to land, but just kind of enjoying the waves on a foggy night, smoking a cigarette and being cool and stoic.
Yeah. If I could have the vibe of smoking a cigarette and being cool and stoic without ever actually smoking, I think I've won at life.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, probably half the reason I smoke is to try and cultivate that vibe, and I still haven't nailed it. So you're doing real good.
Let's go.
But no,
Laz, what do you think?
yeah,
Oh well, half the reason I smoke is fucking stupid.
yeah.
So you're already on the right track.
The cigarette smoothie.
Cigarette smoothie. Let's go. Yeah, no, oh man, I love your music, but this is no exception. Like, it felt like it was in at least two movements, which I really appreciated. Like, oh, I love the opening piano, but then when the other stuff came in, the feedback, it's still like it didn't lose me at all. I still felt like, oh, this is an adventure. I'm on safari or something, you know. I'm staring at the graceful zebra as it gets chomped on by a lion, and I'm just like, you know, mouth agape in wonder. You know, that's my vibe.
Yeah.
And now I'm dead.
Now I'm in hell, just like classic
That's
J.
nature. It's nature, baby. Let it run its course. Yeah, so fun fact, there was no actual feedback on this track because it was an electronic piano run through a thing. It was just like running my keyboard through a really cranked distortion pedal, and so
Okay.
it was able to actually no. There was feedback because I have an analog delay pedal that I cranked up to get the that it was self-oscillating. So I
Okay,
guess
I
that
was
is a
gonna
type of
say,
feedback.
yeah, I was gonna say, no, that sounds like real feedback to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I had to remember how I made the track. Hold up.
Yeah, understandable. I do the same shit.
Yeah. That one was recorded well over a year ago. So like well over a year ago. Yeah, I think at this point it was about a year ago that I recorded it. So it's been a long time, and I haven't really thought much about it since. I'm
Fair.
working on new stuff now, but
Nice.
yeah, Billy, what'd you think?
I felt like I was playing Ocarina of Time, and I was in the hall where you put the sword in and you change time, and like I put the sword in and everything's majestic and beautiful, and then it's like Ganondorf comes and beats the fucking shit out of you, and like the distortion starts, and it just had such a great vibe. Like it just um created like such a scene um with its feeling, with the distortion, with like the like echoes that those notes had. Like you created such a lovely atmosphere, and then you kept it there, but you just added layers to it. And it was like it was amazing. Especially with like you had the guitar in there, right?
Nope, no guitars.
That was not a guitar. What was that? Like near
It
the
was
end.
my Yamaha P450 piano run through a pedal board with distortion and reverb and feedback and like delay and stuff like that.
Oh wow! Like I really believed that was a guitar at the end too. Like that, it sounded like a sweet guitar solo. But that's awesome. That was a
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a big muff right there, baby.
hell yeah. That was really
Hey,
cool.
hey, Billy. You know what? Put your sword back in its sheath. Navi doesn't need to see that shit.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
Navi, you're gonna watch me beat my meat.
oh God, it's happening again! Oh God!
Mods, I'm being harassed in the podcast. Someone free me.
Sorry, I'm actually hydrated, so I can do that. So can't fucking stop me.
Playing his Cocarina of Time.
That sounds like it would be some kind of like shitty fan fiction porn.
I could
Oh,
write
good heavens.
I could,
Someone free me.
I could see you writing it, Fishy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right,
I'm
Fishy,
very talented. Okay.
save us from the nothing we've become, Fishy.
I don't know if I can.
Oh God, wake me up inside.
This one is Reason Lost. It's by an emo band I've also discovered in my recent bout of trying to kind of refill my playlists to have more stuff to play on the podcast. It's from their 2010 album Push Away the Moon. They've only recently started putting all their stuff up on Spotify and YouTube in the past couple of months, actually, so I guess it's a good time for me to have discovered them. They're now actually a lot more visible, because previously I just had a few of their songs random people had uploaded on YouTube unofficially, but now you can find their whole albums nicely organized on Spotify and YouTube. This is Reason Lost by Reaching Away off the album Push Away the Moon. That was Reason Lost by Reaching Away. Billy, what did you think?
Yeah, I found it really interesting, and I liked his voice a lot. Like that definitely stuck with me the most. I think his voice just really felt like haunting and just stuck out there in this track. And as a fan of emo, I think like I wouldn't really have thought to call this emo, but like I just liked how much like personality and how like shaky and just like achy and breaky and sad his voice was. It really called out to me. It was nice. I
Cool.
want him to sing to me more.
Nice. And I'm not sure. I mean, I might have been wrong calling it emo. That was just one of the tags it was under, and I'm not good with genre at all, so I just rolled with it. But yeah, if you liked his voice, I definitely recommend checking out the rest of this album. I've listened to several songs on it so far, and it is very vocally focused. It's a lot of that type of singing. It really fronts the vocals, which I'm enjoying. Laz, what did you think?
I got strong vibes from a certain genre uh, that was mentioned before. That song didn't sound like that genre to me, but this one did. This gave me strong like grunge vibes, especially like live, and not just the vocals. Like the delivery does sound exactly like Ed Kowalczyk, but it's also the arrangement. It had like a very yeah, like a tinny grunge feel to me that like it just hit, it just slapped, it just really like hit with my millennial nostalgia brain, and it's like, let's fucking go, dude.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's why it stuck with me, because it really reminded me of being in like smoky ass dingy apartments 10, 15 years ago when the times were good.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Liv, what did you think?
Yeah, no, the main thing that I picked up was definitely the grunge influences, but I enjoy it when I can read a particular songwriter's fingerprints all over something, and I was picking up major REM vibes from the songwriting, and it was just kind of that specific brand of endless melancholy that
Yeah.
Michael Stipe is excellent at.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you did it again. You described exactly the band I was thinking of in my lizard brain that I was blanking on the name of. It does really remind me of REM.
Yeah, well, REM is great. They're a band that I need to spend more time with, but I've also been informed that they are. One of my friends has a list of bands that they describe as like bands where it's okay to say that their most popular song is their best song, and they put REM in that category. And it's because it's like you listen to songs like Losing My Religion, you're like, this is incredible, surely it can't get better than this. And then you go to the rest of their discography, and there's like still really, really good songwriting, but it's like still not like Losing My Religion is probably their most popular song for a reason. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it from that kind of stance. Like I like the idea of when people kind of develop come into the emotional principles of emo, like the idea of coming at that particular brand of rock oriented melancholy from more of the I guess from more of the alternative side, like the 80s alternative, as opposed to coming at it from like the post hardcore side. Because I tend to be a big fan of what ended up being Midwest emo, which did come more from the alternative. And I think that it's really interesting how both of those sides of the thing kind of merged together into one thing eventually, which is when you get like stuff like folk punk and all that other good jazz. It's great. The way that genre works is so fascinating to me. But good song, good song.
Cool. Glad y'all liked it. I guess it's back to you, Billy.
And where does that bring you? Back to
Back
me.
to me. Thank you, Thanos. Grandpa
Please
Thanos,
don't
play us a
snap.
song.
Don't snap.
Don't snap.
All right. Let's listen to some electronic stuff. Or, I mean, a little bit electronic. This is
All
Must
right.
Have Been a Dream by Computer Kill. Take it
All
away,
right, so-
Laz.
All right, let's kill. It's
The
time
computer
for death.
kills.
Yeah, kill all the computers. Kill them.
And you know I like
Ooh.
indie too. Wow.
Oh, yeah. I got to get back into doing the music references. Because I remastered an old episode where I did it a lot, and Billy got a kick out of it, so I got to start doing it again. So, ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him. There you go.
All right. Well, that was Must Have Been a Dream by Computer Kill. And what did you guys think about it? Let's do Aleph.
That was a fun track. I was getting like Postal Service vibe. I think that's the name of that band. The one that's not Death Cab for Cutie, but his other project.
Mhm.
I was getting some vibes like that, and that record's really, really good. And so I enjoy melancholy dance tracks. It just puts me in a specific kind of mood. I'm supposed to be dancing, but not too much, and I enjoy things that I'm supposed to dance to, but not too much. You know.
I definitely enjoy that vibe as well, especially as a certified indie sad boy.
So true.
What did you think of this, Laz?
Yeah, dude, I love this. Yeah, this definitely gave me like sad boy synthwave vibes that in the best way. Like I love that shit. I eat that shit up unlike some people on this podcast. GS. Bad taste. But yeah, I love this. This is so good. Oh, I could listen to this. Like especially it might sound plebby, but I used to listen to a lot of like synthwave and synth pop while playing video games because it's like the perfect music for that. And I could easily like play like Civ 6 for hours listening to stuff like this on repeat. And I'm here for it.
Oh yeah, agreed. Civ is a game you could easily waste your entire life playing and still play more.
Yeah. Or is it Civ 7? I don't remember which one it's on now. I have the latest one.
Seven.
So
Civ
no.
6, 7.
Oh no. Oh no. I brought this on myself.
5 was the one I played the fuck out of.
Yeah.
5 is just 6 was good, and I mean 6 is better now that they've done all the updates and everything. New content. Just 5, like it's hard to innovate every time you're making the game because it's just
Right.
like,
Five is the best, honestly.
yeah. I haven't played 7.
I've heard it's really bad, and it looks bad from what I've seen.
It's okay. It's not. Yeah, 5 is the best.
Yeah, I mean 5 was such a masterpiece. Like, how are you going to innovate after 5?
Yeah.
That 6 just brought like a bunch of the weather stuff, which was okay, but it's like, you know,
Who gives
5
a shit?
is still a masterpiece. Like,
Yeah.
this didn't really innovate that
No.
much. What did you think, Fishy? Last but not fishy.
I liked it quite a bit, especially the beginning. Put me in the mind of the song "This Is the Day" by Thee.
Oh,
I
that's a
thought,
great one.
yeah, I love that one. It's a bop. I thought it was going to go a little more in that direction, but then it spun off and went on its own thing, and I enjoyed it. I thought it had really clean mixing, which is a nice contrast to a lot of what's been on today. I don't know.
Thanks. I'm
No,
kidding.
no, 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 no. Didn't mean it like that.
It's okay if you did. I don't care. It's a
I
fucking
mean,
great song. I know that.
I don't even find, rough mixing a bad thing. It's just this one really stuck out even more so. I think even if we hadn't been listening to other stuff today, the mixing in this one was so like crystal clear and pristine, it would have stood out anyway. It was very interesting. And, a lot of times, for me at least, if something's that clean, it inevitably just feels overproduced. But somehow this avoided that, and I appreciated it. It was like 100% pure electronic. It wasn't doing anything else, and it did what it was doing very well. I enjoyed it.
Nice. Yeah, I agree. I think like the production on this track is like just perfect, and it sounds awesome. It definitely sounds much better than Laz's track, actually.
Yeah. Fuck me.
You're on the Baby Sad Boy Yearner train if you want to make anything worth that Billy will listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start yearning, buddy.
Yeah, you gotta be car seat headrest. Sorry.
Yeah, no experimental doo-wop for you.
Car seat
This is
headrest.
a song about a woman, one that I do not have.
Oh God, it's happening.
Bye, Aleph. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't let him say goodbye. Now I'm the monster. The monster is inside me.
Cut it
All
out.
right.
As long as you know.
Yeah. Oh, I know. So this is the second track off of the new album of a band that you're both, or actually, Fishy's not familiar with this band, but Billy is. Billy, have you heard of this band? They were big for called American Football.
Oh yeah, I listened to. I already listened to some of these tracks actually.
Oh damn! I soiled it. Soiled it.
I'm sorry.
Damn. Oh, have you heard No Feeling yet?
I might not have. I can't remember.
It's not one of the hits on the album, so possible.
Yeah, it's possible I have not.
But it is only the second track, so maybe.
Actually, then yes, I have heard it.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I was curious how I would feel about this album, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that like I saw Anthony Fantano gave it like a 7 or a 5, and I was like, well, I don't really trust him, so I want to listen to it."
A 7 or a 5, very different scores.
Yeah.
I also have trouble trusting Anthony Fantano.
Yeah. Sometimes he's full of shit. Sometimes he says the right stuff. It's hard to tell sometimes.
He's just very critical. Like, I don't know if he actually enjoys music.
I feel like sometimes he does. It depends on the thing and what
And-
mood he's in, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, I'll pivot. I don't think we enjoy the same genres to the same degree. Also, like he loves rap and hip hop,
Yeah,
and
same.
I'm just like, nah. Like, you like this? I think you'd rate this a 10 out of 10. Okay, I don't agree.
Dude, he turned me on to Black Milk and YC the Cynic. That shit slaps, dude.
Yeah,
But
well,
that's okay.
I could disagree.
All right. Well, I guess this will be your second time listening to this then.
Yeah, play it for Fishy, and I'll
Yeah,
listen
yeah.
to it.
All right, this is No Feeling by American Football off their new album, American Football LP4. Just came out in May.
Spoilers, I remember liking this track.
Spoilers. Spoiler alert. Spoiler tags. All right. That was No Feeling, the second song off of American Football's new LP, American Football LP4, also featuring Brendan Yates. And I first listened to this just honestly on Deezer on the way to the O's game on Thursday, and so kind of funny. Like, yeah, that's baseball, not American football. Different band, American baseball. No, it's modern baseball, isn't it? But it doesn't matter. Uh, anyway, which fuck football, boring ass sport. Fishy. I think you can see why I didn't want to bring this for GS on Saturday. So, what did you think of this one?
I think you should have brought it on Saturday just to see him squirm.
Oh, he did plenty of that already.
I
Yeah,
agree with that sentiment.
he was not having a good time on Saturday, poor boy.
Yeah.
But no, I like
GS not having a good time? That's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But no, I like this. It's another one where the mixing really stuck out to me as being very clean without feeling overproduced, which, like I said earlier a minute ago, that's kind of a hard line to ride for me. I mean, if anything sounds too clean, very often it's just like, okay, so you fixed it all in post. You didn't do much yourself, but you could really tell that there was a lot going on in this one. And I enjoyed the chiming and the bells. That was interesting. That's hard to work into a modern song. And the vocals were cool. It wasn't quite spoken word, but it wasn't exactly full-throated singing, and that's
Right.
hard to make work. But he made it work. Very distinct enunciation on everything. It wasn't like he was putting a flair on it. It made it feel more personal and intimate, like he's just saying what he feels. And like I said, that can come off as lazy and just kind of putting something out, but that didn't feel like that was what this was at all. This felt very intentional in all of its modesty, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, those are good points. Like, especially like, oh my God, like, yeah, like I guess I didn't even really think about that. How it's like almost spoken word, but it's not like really in an affected way. Like I'm thinking of like the dude from like the B-52s. Like, look at that Barada. Like it's not like that. Yeah, and like I would say their production, the production on their stuff is always like it's always fucking so crisp and good. So yeah, if you like this, I'd recommend checking out their stuff.
Cool, probably will. I actually like American football. I'll enjoy it.
All right, enjoy. And Billy, what do you think of this one?
I liked it a lot too. I thought it was I remember I was sitting on the toilet, not going to the O's game when I listened to this, and I put it on out of curiosity, and I was just like surprised at how intricate the song felt. Like there was just so much going on in it, but not like a noise or rock kind of thing. It's obviously a slower song, but it's very deliberate, very majestic. It feels like someone debating their own ambivalence and like debating themselves and having trouble with grasping their humanity. It feels like really heartfelt and sincere, and I think part of that is like with the spoken word element, like Fishy said, and like the vocals just kind of coming in, like just the way that the background singers kind of come in too. It's a it's a really it feels kind of like a come to Jesus epiphany kind of song. It's a beautiful song, honestly.
Yeah. Thanks for validating it. For validating me for playing it for you two, because you both said incredible things, different things too. That
really still both like very, very much resonated with how I feel about it. So yeah, like yeah, I have to check out the rest of this album. Yeah, I really do. Fishy, what's your last one?
Last one's going to be a Jackson C. Frank song. I've brought him a couple of times. He is he's starting to get more known these days, but in retrospect, since he is long dead at this point, which is tragic, he never really had his day in the sun while he could be there to enjoy it. But from everything I've read and seen about the guy, I don't think that would have bothered him too much. He was very reserved, and I think that comes across in his music. But yeah, he is very influential. I think we mentioned on Saturday, I forgot the band, but somebody called them the Velvet Underground of the 90s. And I forgot for what genre they were mentioning, but he's kind of in that same vein where he was unknown in his time, but very influential. If you look into it, a lot of people have said that he inspired them with his music.
The band was Kiss.
Yes,
The
Kiss.
the band that Josh Homme of Queens of the Stone Age started out with for Billy and the audience.
Yes, exactly. But he also has that kind of unknown creator who inspired a ton of future acts, but is now kind of getting his due years and years after. So this is going to be Marlene by Jackson C. Frank off the album Blues Run the Game. Okay, that was Marlene by Jackson C. Frank. What did you think, Laz?
Oh, I love this. I love the other Jackson C. Frank stuff you've brought as well. But this, I really like this one. Yeah, very sad boy. Like even just like the guitar, the main guitar riff he does, like it just it feels driving enough that it makes up for it in a way, that if that makes sense, that like so you're not like sinking down into the depths because there's something pulling you up. That's how I feel about it. But I really liked it.
Oh, yeah, I definitely understand what you mean about the guitar riff. And Billy, what did you say?
Yeah, it was kind of like enchanting and mesmerizing. Just like
Yeah.
someone's trying to um like hypnotize me just over and over.
To touch you in the shower.
Yeah, it reminded me of some trauma, latent trauma that's from being touched in the shower. Um, but yeah, I, and then the voice on top of that, his voice was just exuding like so much power without like going outside of like pitch or without like you know straining or anything. Like he just had like a lot of power in his voice. I feel like this track really is very subdued, but still has all that like energy. Like just a nice, weird paradox of a track.
Cool. I guess it's back to you to play us out.
All right. Well, all right, Laz. We're gonna play the ballad. We're gonna do "Ballad of a Horse Girl" by Thesaurus Rex. We did see this band live. We saw them for our Talks Hards concert. We played
Yes.
one of their songs for the new music episode.
Yeah, that one's
However, we
already out.
haven't. Yes. Which one was it? We played.
It was the new single, Weekdays.
Yes. But we haven't played one of their other songs. This is from their 2025 album, The Greatest Hits. And they just kind of like came out swinging with this album. Like they released a lot of singles beforehand from like 2024, but like this album's 55 minutes of pure joy. It's really hard to decide what song to go with because honestly, almost everyone is a banger. There's some that I would qualify as like as good as the others, but are still bangers. But like
Sure.
this, everything is just so good and just so memorable and quotable, and their lyrics are so amazing. So just needed to bring them like, and
Yeah.
let's listen to this track. I feel like Fishy, you might at least enjoy the lyricism because I really love the wittiness and the goofiness and silliness, but also just like the messages that they still bring, especially about work life and kind of like our own personas and innocence. Um, so this is the Ballad of a Horse Girl by Thesaurus Rex.
Hell yeah. And if I can just say real quick, this is a good track to pick anyway, because in their set, even that night, like this really fucking, brought up a lot of energy, and like, they made everyone and uh belting it out, and I was in there, and yeah, we were doing it. We were doing it. It was so fun.
Yeah, it's hard to get a bunch of people who don't really know you, and you're an opener to really like click with your music. And honestly, they were just as good as Talks Hearts, like for just being able to take a track that nobody knew and just made it so like memorable and so like uh so big. This
Hell
is
yeah.
a great track.
All right. Without further ado, I will kick us off.
This ending goes on for like a tad. If you want to just cut it off short. Okay, that's okay.
Well, I was pulling up the command, and then it just, it went out anyway. So
All right, that was the Ballad of a Horse Girl by Thesaurus Rex. And Laz, we know you've listened to this, so let's go with Fishy first. What did you think of the nay-nays? Nay-nay! Fishy, how did you feel about this?
I always like a good story about how the city is corrupting and will kill you without pity, and should be avoided at all costs. But no, I did like this. It told a nice story, like you said it would. Having personally known several horse girls, yeah, that's kind of how it goes. They either get a ranch or they get a job in the city and get depressed. Um, I did like musically what it did. It was kind of just a normal rock pop song, but it had definite little country flourishes, and not just one type of country. It had some sort of laid back, chill country, but it also had, especially towards the end, a little bit of like Leonard Skinner's stadium southern rock style flourishes. So I appreciated all the little things they mixed into it. But yeah, the main draw, I'd say, is definitely the story of the lyrics and the vocals. And that was well delivered and well thought out and considered. So yes, I enjoyed it very much.
Awesome, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Laz, take us home.
Oh, it's funny you mentioned horse girls, because well, it's relevant to the song, but also Kelly, Leandra's friend, who has been on this podcast a while ago. She was a horse girl, and now she's like a fucking government employee. So yeah, same kind of thing. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I love the song. I think I heard it for the first time at the concert, and it was like, yeah, this is just like a nice, it's like a rock ballad, but it's so, yeah, it's got like some alt country vibes that also work for the subject matter, and it just really hits home for me. Like it's got so much energy, and yet it doesn't feel the need to flaunt it, you know?
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. And I definitely feel like it has a lot of personality too.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, and the lyrics are incredible, like you guys already said. Like, oh my, it's such a good band, such a good song. All right.
The invalid incontinence smoothie.
Great. I'm sure many people will click on that. Yeah. Just to see what the fuck is going on.
we have to joke about incontinence because it sucks. Like, you know, whether you're young or you're old, like it happens and it just sucks.
Yeah, well, like a great philosopher once said, pee pee poo poo.
Yep, exactly.
All right, that's our episode. The music smoothie. Hope you guys had a great time. I know I did.
Yeah,
All right.
good.
And Billy hates everything, so he had a miserable time, and now he's just going to touch himself and come on someone.
I hope not.
Good. That would be sexual assault.
Sure.
All right. Music smoothie. Remember to blend your loved ones whenever possible. Stick them in the blender. Blend them all up. Yum, yum.